Good morning. This is day for actually no. Yeah, so when I went to sleep last night, I woke up. I did not go get the prescription. I forgot by the time I woke up. And so today is actually going to be a Provigil morning or Provigil day. And I'm probably just going to talk to the doctor. No, not probably. I need to talk to the doctor. And we're going to discuss this. Because this car, right? We're going to discuss this though. So today's a Provigil morning. Some kind of way I gotta get in contact with my doctor and kind of share all the things I've been sharing on the video, so that at least maybe he can help me assess what I should do. Because the next step is weight kicks, possibly adding on to whichever medicine I decide to take. So, and hopefully there's no major side effects when you're taking Provigil today. Because I did take Sunosi yesterday. Yo, today was a rough day. It was rough. I made it, but I was extremely tired, more so than usual. I took the Provigil around 9 something. I was definitely sleepy by 10 something. Like, basically not even an hour later, I was really sleepy. So the medicine should have kicked in. I played with the kids outside. I don't think I did much outside with them. I was tired. At least 2 of the kids I was trying to work with was like, Miss Hooper, why are you so tired? You need to get some sleep. They're so sweet. But I was tired. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Provigil. Oh, and I took the 2 energy pills. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? Is the strength wearing down because of I had to take the Sunosi? I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? But I think honestly it's just the weekend. A lot of the kids were tired. Okay. True story. It was one of the kids that was like, she just wasn't listening. She was being very obstinate to instructions and directions, wouldn't do her work. And she was working with another teacher, and he was like, you know, just finish this last part. And then she was like, I can't, I'm sleepy. I was like, shoot. I heard her. I was like, man, that's so real. Like, when you're tired, it's hard to do a lot of things. And mainly because it's just hard to push yourself. Like, you already don't feel like pushing yourselves at different times in life, right? Or different times in the day. But especially when you're tired. And then the thing is, with kids and many adults, you don't know how tired you are. I've had to learn and go and like be aware of my percentages and how that feels for my body, because once again, other people not gonna do that, and they're gonna talk about you when you fall asleep or be mad at you or all those things. And since I was really big people pleaser, I'm just like, ooh. It definitely makes you not want to be around people, but I just had to manage myself differently. That's a part of self-care. So anyway, she said she was tired, and then the other teacher was like, I know you are, and so is Miss Hooper. He definitely probably saw me like dozing off or something. I was like, ooh, my bad. I was tired. But that was funny. That was really funny. So anyway, I was tired. It's the end of the day. I took a nap, all my naps, and I used every moment I could to get a nap. When I was putting kids down for nap, the last girl, I was like rubbing her legs, and I put my head back as soon as she fell asleep. Put my head back, and I just was like, listen, I ain't saying I went to sleep because, you know, that ain't what you're supposed to be doing as a teacher. So I didn't say that I went to sleep. I just said I just put my head back. And I'm going to leave it at that. But all the opportunities that I did have to go to sleep, I did. So, just to say, I'm very tired. I definitely had some headaches towards the end of the day, because the other part of being tired is when I'm pushing myself. Like, I had so many things going on. After nap time is like the busiest time for the kids, because they wake up on their own. They need help putting their shoes on, going, you know, they have to go to the restroom, snack time. Some of them have afternoon work to do, and I'm got to get their blankets and cots while all this stuff is going on back and forth. They want to know what to do next, and it is very chaotic. And it puts me in a space where I am like just running around. Okay. Kids got to go home. That's when kids have a potty accident. And so that's when my head begins to hurt, because not only am I already tired, but now I'm putting strain on my body. And those headaches really are alarms and warnings to me, like I'm really overexerting myself. So as much as I don't like them, I'm thankful for them, because I know that I need to pause. I know that I had to tell children, you know, I'm not able to listen to what you're saying, like brain fog, like I'll be just hearing your voice, like the voices of people. I'm not hearing what you're talking about. I think of all the things that happen, because I think it's important to be aware of that and know, and even to be able to communicate it. But once again, I think that's for anybody who's tired, like being honest. And I'm telling you, I'm so sensitive to people when they're tired. I am, because I'm like, people act like they don't know what it means to be tired. They just want you to go and do. And it's selfishness, definitely. But I'm like, you know what it means. Like, you know when you tired. And maybe you don't. But my warnings and my body, like the signals, my body is not playing with me. So I'm aware of that, and I was able to tell the children, as I was trying to multitask, right? When they wanted to tell me something or do something extra than what was necessary, I would be like, well, you know what? Wait. Let's just wait a second. I'm like, Miss Hooper does not have the capacity to engage in that conversation, or to deal with this situation, or whatever the case may be. And so that's when I'm like, okay, so now I need to help you all to be much more independent. So now I'm like, go and get your own this. Talk to a friend about this. And I do that normally, but I'm much more available. I will let them know I'm really not available right now. Can you remember that message later? Or I'm not available to have a conversation or talk right now. Is this an emergency? Like, these are the ways that I want them to be able to communicate, because the thing is, I used to be like, oh, you can give too much information, but let me tell you, it's frustrating when people don't give you enough and they just want you to like make all these like assumptions and understand everything. And I tell my kids all the time, read the room. What's going on? I think there is validity in that. And also, stop trying to make people read your mind, though. Like, communicate. Tell them, if you're just not in a space, if you don't know if you can drive, or you're not sure if you can babysit. I had to start saying stuff like that. I would love to babysit your children. I have no problem doing that. I don't know if I could do it for 6 hours. I don't mind coming for 3. Things like that. Or I already have to drive 30 minutes to your house. And I'll probably be tired when I get there. Just those types of things are really important, having narcolepsy, because once again, they could be detrimental if you don't assess them well. So anyway, just saying that about the day. Definitely had I had to really help the kids to be to rely on their strength, to rely on what the tools I've given them and the resources I've given them. And I think that they did a good job to show up for what they could do. I do. I really love those little kids. So I think it's important. Communicate. Just how you're feeling. If you're not as aware of your body, try to get that way. Take some time to really think through how your body feels, your thoughts, all those kind of things. Like I said, I brain fog. Like, I will forget more things during that time that I'm tired. Like, I'm like, I don't know. What did you just say? I'm so much more distracted. It's just so many things going on. I'm very interested to know if I was if I was having a brain scan, an MRI or something, in those moments, what parts of my brain would be like lighten up the most and all that. So survival or something, I don't know. But anyway, I just want to share that. Hope that's helpful. And I'm gonna take my next Provigil. I'm gonna take a nap for about an hour maybe, and then take another Provigil, and I may try to go work out. We'll see.